I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh, and promise not to leave nothing left. If you bomb it, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is.
Yo, 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 thanks for joining Mike Robertson Blvd. I got a nice, very special guest today. Very informative. We're going to take you back into some real days of hip hop, knee deep in the scene in LA, downtown, making moves, capturing legendary shit on Mike Robertson Blvd.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers.
Next to me, right now, I got my homie in the house. I had to ask him what he go by. Because in the hood, we got a lot of names. My main man, Lawrence, Loupy D, in the place to be. Give it up.
So, Mike.
What up, dog?
What's up, bro?
We weren't supposed to do that, all right?
Yeah.
You were supposed to break up.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, listen, though. I got my homie in the house, man, because you know what I love. I love nothing but hip-hop. And we got some legendary stuff to spread for the people today. We got a legendary photographer in the house. And also, he's going to teach us about this new phenomenon called NFTs. Get your pencils. Get your recorders ready. We about to dig in, man. What up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Good?
Yeah.
I really appreciate you coming. I know we've been talking about this for a while, and I've been tracking you. So I really want to get into really what's going on, right? So you're a photographer.
Man, I've been a photographer since, back in the day. I was always, I had the camera at all the parties, like, all the get-togethers and everything. And then, I started taking pictures, my community, around the neighborhood.
So you were taking pictures at the parties and all that, the get-togethers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, old friends, high school, get-togethers and all that. And, what happens, I started, that's a hobby, really. And really it wasn't until like about 1991 when I started doing it, for hip hop. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing at that time in 91? You're shooting groups, or you shooting venues, concerts? What are you doing?
Well, I was actually a writer, so I wrote for a magazine in LA called No Sellout.
No Sell. I remember No Sellout, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So started writing for No Sellout, and went through that, and then that magazine folded, and then a year later, Chronic magazine started. So,
which I remember Chronic.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So Chronic started the same year that Vibe magazine started. But it had a good run. So most of my time I spent as a journalist.
Okay.
But once again, I always had my camera with me, kind of like doing like the behind the scenes stuff. So one day, this is before Chronic, this is actually when I was working for No Sellout.
Okay.
I was downtown, or not downtown, I'm sorry. I was in Hollywood. So I had the No Sellout magazines. I'm out there, hustling magazines, right? Trying to make $1 or whatever. And I walked by the Pig and Whistle, and there's Tupac.
Okay.
Sitting there having a beer.
Outside the Pig and Whistle, right there on the sidewalk, huh?
Yeah. So I walk up to him, I was like, okay, check out this magazine, Sellout, got the cover story. So I gave it to him. He gave me like, a couple of dollars. Boom, we sat there, chopped it up for a minute, he looked through the magazine, and I was like, all right, I gotta run. He's like, yo, man, I got a show tonight. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be there. You know, we on the list and everything. And it's like, all right, cool. So I was like, dang, you know, walked away. I'm like, damn, I saw Tupac, right?
Right.
So I went and got a disposable camera, you know.
You got these shots with a disposable camera.
Yeah.
Man, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know.
You had to get it, huh?
Just grabbed it, you know, showed up at the party and, you know, snapped the shots.
Wow. Okay, so that brings us to current because this story was featured in Billboard recently, right? I saw the Billboard post, and I think we got a shot of it. How did that come together?
Well, it's like I had like this, you know, idea, just like, you know, get a press release and you know, get it to as many people as possible. You know, I think because, you know, it was Tupac, you know, music was like, you know, let me like try, you know, ship out the music, just a whole bunch of different, you know, venues. You know, I just like got a lot of press releases out.
Okay.
And lo and behold, you know, it just kind of like took on a life of itself. You know, once one
like publication picked it up,
gets it, then everyone starts like, oh, let me get it from, you know, boom, 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 and like it just mushroomed. And next thing I know, I'm like seeing, you know, the article in French and, you know, Polish, Turkish. You know, I'm seeing all these different languages all over the world, like for, you know, for the entire week that the auction was up.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It just, you know,
crazy.
my mind, you know.
Well, I remember you came to me around a couple years ago and just told me you had these pictures. You hit me up and was like, Mike, I got these pictures of Pac that I took this one night and no one has seen them, you know? And I remember thinking like, damn, that's like, really? What the hell? You know what I mean? And you sent me some protected shots, but I was like, wow, man. So, so you meet Pac on the Sunset Boulevard and you show up at the club that night. Is this Glam Slam?
Yeah, Glam Slam.
Glam Slam, right?
Yep.
Tell me about what happens. You get to the club and what happens?
Well, I mean, I get there and, you know, I guess I'm there right on time because the first shot that I took was him walking into the club. So, you know, I got that. After that, you know, it's just like, okay, went to the club, you know, just got, you know, hung out with the crowd, you know, danced, whatever, you know, kicked it. And then the show started. And then once the show started, I was just like, you know, it's all over in the audience. It's like, you know, getting different, you know, just get as many shots as I could. And it was funny because I wasn't really taking the shots to like, you know, have them published or anything like that. I was taking them for him because he hooked me up. You know, he bought a magazine from me. I was like, you know, oh, damn, you know, it's like he hooked me up. So, you know, let me hook him up some shots from his first show. You know what I'm saying? For his, like, you know, his record release album. Yeah. You know, and gift him with those.
So what album is this? You said it's his first show? This was his first show?
His first, no, his first album was the record release party for his first album.
Oh, which was, what's that? Tupacalypse Now. Oh, okay.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you thought you just were going to give him a few shots that he could have from his own show or whatever. It's like, thanks.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the show, did you see him? Did you ever see him again to be able to give him the
show? Well, I did see him one other time after that. And it was in Atlanta. And it was Jack the Rapper. It was like, you know, a big conference down there. And I saw him down there and I had some no sellouts again. He bought another one off me, you know. So it was kind of like we just crossed paths. You know, all right, cool. You know, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Interesting stuff. Yeah.
You know, boom. You know, we were gone, and I didn't have the pictures on me. You know, it's not like it was. You know, I had a cell phone or anything like that. Just like actual photos. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to just carry it around with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never saw him again. You know, after that.
Oh, okay. Never saw him again after that. Dang. What year was that?
That was 92.
Okay, that was 92.
That was summer 92.
Okay, so you got these photos that no one else has. right? It came from your camera.
Right.
No one else has. And you're holding on to them all these years. Nobody saw them, right? What's going through your mind all these years with these photos?
I mean, I didn't really think about them. I mean, I just had them. You know, like I said, I didn't think about publishing them because, like I said, I took them for him. So it was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting at them. If I do get at them, whatever, I let them know I got them, whatever. So yeah, after my stint as a writer, well, actually, while I was writing, I was also a substitute teacher.
Okay.
So
which I have done myself, by the way.
so yeah, so you know, sub day,
Mm-hmm.
you know, kids are gonna test you.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Fully.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
So I had the pictures in the album, the photo album.
Mm.
So I go up, you know, in the classroom and everything, you know, Mr. Dodson,
Yeah.
you know, all right, kids, we're gonna do our work today. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. I'm like, okay, check this out.
Yeah, I got something dope.
I got these pictures of Tupac.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Ooh. Bam. Put on the desk. If everyone finished their work, I'll let you see the album.
Yeah.
Oh. It was on.
See, that's how you knew you had something, though, huh?
Yeah.
That's how you knew.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, dude, the kids, man, the kids is like loved them.
Wow.
You know, every school I went to as a sub was like, you know, it's like, we love Pac. I mean, it was like, you know, and this was like, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, you know, like they knew, they said everybody loved them, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So now we're in a magical time, right? Where we're doing decentralized currencies and decentralized banking and people taking control of their own ownership of their things, and these damn NFTs pop up, right? Right up your alley, right? Tell us, what is an NFT?
An NFT, a non-fungible token. I still can't tell you what it is. In technical terms,
Right.
Because I'm not a techie. You know, I just love gadgets and, you know, kind of like follow the trends and like, you know, always been the computer stuff. But, you know, blockchain technology is just like some kind of code that verifies information. So a non-fungible token is something that is a piece of information, a file that's verified on the blockchain with a number that says this is what it is. It's verified. It's authentic. You can't copy it. Boom. This
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
Okay. This is in the digital world.
So you're in effect copywriting your own, like, baseball cards type of thing, right?
Right.
That's what we're talking about, right? In
Right.
effect, it's like these little things that can be mass distributed, but the fans basically purchase into it, and then they can receive rewards from it in the future, right? That's kind of it, right?
Yeah. That's kind of, yeah. In a layman's sense, yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. So you have like basically this rare picture that no one else has, and it's established as an official NFT. So any duplication of this picture forever feeds back to you, right?
On the blockchain. If someone like just made a copy of it and did something with it, I mean, it wouldn't be devalued because there's no
official transfer.
There's no digital asset number attached to it. It's just a file. So that's the difference. You know, people's like, oh, it's just a file. You know, but no, it's a file with a serial number.
Yeah, with a value.
With a value. So yeah, that's how non-fungible tokens work. You know, you buy them, and you know they may have some value in another realm of what's called the metaverse. That's what's emerging out of this whole blockchain technology, and it's a way to basically digitize the analog world. It's kind of like a parallel world. It's like really like the first time that the virtual and the actual are kind of like, you know, in sync.
That's why Facebook changed their name to Meta so that they can subliminally program people into thinking that they're in the forefront of this new thing that's coming, which is the metaverse. You know what I mean? And it is real. And historically, someone would take your very picture and do all types of shit with it, and you could do nothing about it. You know what I mean? I guess you could take somebody to court if you figured it out or whatever. But on an NFT level, you have so many people in the world who purchase this NFT, which gives it value, and then as the value goes up, they can decide what to do with their NFT, right? Of your NFT. They could sell it for more value, just keep it forever, pass it down to their kids or whatever, right? It just goes on and on. And some of these NFTs, man, these dudes making like millions of dollars off of the most simple picture. I saw, what's homie's name? I can't even think. One of the young and mumble rappers, dude. This fool made like $10 million off of one photo that someone took of him. And I forget the magic of what he did, but I'm just saying, they're paying, bro, and it lasts forever. So, this is like incredible stuff. You know what I mean? So when you look at the technology come around, what did you think when you start learning about it?
Well, I first heard about Bitcoin, which is like the first, you know, version of blockchain.
Yeah.
And way back, you know, it's like Bitcoin.
Did you move on it? I did not.
I didn't, man.
Yeah, I waited too late. I waited till like, I got in like a year ago.
I didn't want, you know, anybody hacking my computer. I was like, you know, I was scared. I was like, you know, it's like 25 cents.
Right.
You know, a Bitcoin, you know, back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to like risk $5, man. I was like,
man,
money was tight.
Yeah, like what the hell is this? A coin, nigga?
And,
what?
And they might hack my computer too. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I wasn't chancing it.
Yeah.
I got into it, I think about, 5 years ago? I was just like, okay, this is...
Oh, okay. You got in 5 years ago. You're doing good. Okay.
Yeah, you know, so I got in like 5 years ago and just like, you know, just built on it, you know, year after year, you know, and just always kind of follow it. Like I said, I kind of like, you know, just, you know, keep, you know, abreast of what's going on. I'm like, my money's invested in this, so I want to know what's up. And then, I don't know if you saw that skit on Saturday Night Live. They did a skit about NFTs. There was a skit, and it was crazy. I'm not even going to get into it. Just, you know, Google Saturday Night Live NFT skit. Yeah, you'll see it. But that's when I first heard about NFTs. And I was like, wow, you know, that's an interesting concept. I'm like, so pictures can just, you know, like, first thing I thought was like, you know, files can just be like money or monetized. That's weird. And it just took a while for me, like, for it to make sense to me. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. It's like a digital version of something in reality that has the value. It's not the thing itself. It's that. Yeah. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, I have this. These Tupac photos. Let's make it this. You know, to make it authentic. You know, make it, you know.
So how did you get it to NFT? You know what I mean? What's the step from transferring it from just my photo? Like we're talking about Poet has got 1 million photos with everybody. Like, how do you turn these photos into registered NFTs?
Well, I mean, the process is simple. You can go to a marketplace like OpenSea, Rarible. So it's like something you can you can go to. The process is called minting. And what you do when you have the way you mint is you upload the file in the marketplace. You know, give it all its attributes, and then if you start an auction, you'll have to pay what's called like a gas fee to upload your material into the auction. To the auction, exactly. Right. So once you pay that fee, you can upload as many assets for the auction that you want. So once you get the initial, you know, pay the upfront fee, then you put your collection on there. The fee, which is minimal, right? It could be minimal, it can be maximal, You know, it depends.
Depending on what you putting
It
up.
depends on the marketplace. It depends on the time of day.
Oh, a lot of things.
These gas fees vary.
Oh, okay.
On a lot of different conditions, depending on like network.
Oh,
traffic.
okay. Okay. Got you.
Yeah. I mean, they're working on ways to, you know, eliminate that. But
Okay.
yeah, once it's there, it's an NFT. Once you mint it,
Once you mint it, which is like an uploading process or whatever,
uploading
then they
process.
give you like a serial number.
it gets its number on the blockchain, and then it's like official.
Dang. And then people then basically invest in the pictures is in effect what they're doing, right?
It's an investment.
Yeah. It's
You
an
know,
investment.
It's an investment. It's a way to protect your assets on the blockchain.
Yeah.
It's like buying art.
Yeah. It's like buying art.
Yeah, it's going to appreciate in value. It's like whatever
Right.
value you buy it at, it's
Yeah.
going to do nothing but go up.
Just
and
hold it.
appreciate.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
So
hold
you
it.
hold on to it.
Yeah, exactly. Dang, man, this is very interesting stuff, party people. We keeping you up on the new shit. Niggas ain't talking about NFTs on these other shows. Nah, for real though, man. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for coming, man, and everything.
Yeah, man. Thanks
I'm
for
really
having me.
impressed. Tell the people where they can go to pick up the NFTs. How do they do it?
You can go to www.tupacdrop.com.
Just that simple, huh?
Just that simple.
Just that simple. And the reason you want to do it is because there's a very recent release. It's just really becoming public. And you want to get it now and just hold on to it, man. Literally. 2 years, 5 years, 10, 20, whatever. Pass it to your kids. This stuff is real, party people. Changing lives, building wealth, changing generational gaps, all that stuff, man. It's real. It's real.
Yeah.
It's not a game.
Not at all.
It's not a game. Where can they find you at? Give them your info.
I have a website, www.loupyd.com. That's LOUPYD.com.
All right, man. Hey, here we go. Mike Robertson Boulevard bringing you a little bit of information. Y'all get y'all little tokens and get your Christmas money from your grandmamas and your dear old pappy and get yourself some NFTs. All right, y'all. We out of here. Mike Robertson Boulevard. Holla.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers.